What is the role of the Cabinet Secretariat? Now, artificial intelligence, what do you understand by this term, artificial intelligence?
Question differently. Should he be assessed on the basis of the performance in the interview, or should he be assessed in the long-term career growth or career plan for the candidate?
We say India, there is unity in diversity. What do you think? What do you feel it means?
Second, you love puzzle solving, especially with respect to crimes. Why don't you go for police services? Why it is your second preference?
What difference can you find between the rural and the urban society of Rajasthan when you compare it with other states?
So, Jeevesh, could we have a brief introduction?
Yes, sir. As you have said, sir, my name is Jeevesh Shrotriya. I hail from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and I have completed my graduation in electrical engineering from Rajasthan Technical University, Kota. After that, sir, I have served for 6 months in Cabinet Secretariat, and after that, sir, currently I got selected in CAPF examination as Assistant Commandant.
I see. So, your motivation for joining the civil services after having a technical degree like electrical engineering?
Sir, my motivation is first I will get wider opportunity in terms of civil services where I get the larger decision making powers and that directly impact the lives of the people. Secondly, sir, I can use my technical knowledge in the sectors if I get a chance to work on. So, I can directly employ my knowledge there. And third, sir, the soft skills that I have acquired throughout my engineering, I believe that I can use them in civil services, sir.
What is the role of the Cabinet Secretariat?
Sir, there are 3 roles assigned to it. First is the political role that it directly assists the cabinet. Second, sir, it is the military where it assists the military wing. And third is the, sir, intelligence wing where foreign intelligence role is being assigned to it.
Right. You belong to Rajasthan.
Yes, sir.
What is the potential for tourism in Rajasthan?
Sir, Rajasthan is very culturally rich state where we have intangible cultural heritage and the tangible cultural heritage where we can see the forts, palaces and different scenic views, the Thar desert. Apart from that, sir, performing art in terms of dances like Bhavai, Garba, Bhavai and fire dance is there. And sir, apart from that, sir, there are miniature paintings that shows the Rajput cultural history. So, sir, all of these have potential to attract the tourists there.
Now, artificial intelligence, what do you understand by this term, artificial intelligence?
Sir, artificial intelligence is the ability of machines to mimic the human decision making behavior and to solve the complex problems by themselves only.
My last question to you, AI is making its way into government.
Yes.
Can you give a few examples?
Sir, at first it is being used in Karmyogi, I got Karmyogi platforms. Secondly, sir, AI driven governance in faceless assessment is there for the taxations. Thirdly, sir, in the policing, it is being used in terms of facial recognition and predictive policing in some instance on pilot projects.
Right, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
If you were member of the board in UPSC for CAPF and a candidate who comes, he is PhD, okay, and he is very good and the board finds him very good in terms of his academic knowledge, general knowledge, in every which way, except that when he is looked upon, he is wearing mukassim shoes, which is not customarily worn by CAPF candidates or any uniform service. They wear shoes with laces. Now, this gentleman has done very well in his interview, but somehow board members feel that he may not be very good in the field. Now, if you were a member of the board, how will you look upon this interview at the time of granting marks, given marks?
Sir, though I'm not aware of the parameters of judging a candidate on to give the marks, but sir, there must have been a component of public dealing, where if as the members are assessing that he might not be suitable for the service, so on that parameter the marks can be deducted. And sir, if there is a parameter of academic knowledge where in the policy making, in the higher echelons of the services, he might be useful, then on that parameters he can be given marks, sir. So it is multifaceted.
Let me tell you, marks are not given like this. Marks are given by consensus always. Okay, so these silos are not there the way you are describing. Okay, now let me put the question differently. Should he be assessed on the basis of the performance in the interview, or should he be assessed in the long-term career growth or career plan for the candidate? What should be the basis of selection?
Sir, basis of selection should always be the personality assessment, as the process itself is personality test. So sir, it's his acclimatization to the environment of the job profile, it is very much necessary. So it should be assessed rather than the later parts, sir.
All right, we are talking about artificial intelligence. Do you know the difference between generative AI and artificial general intelligence?
Sir, I might aware of it, but I am not sure. If you may permit, then I.
You want to take a chance?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell us.
Sir, generative AI belongs to generation of text, videos and images by itself only from the scratch, and artificial general intelligence is a upgraded version of artificial intelligence where it can perform the task and the projects by itself only, not just on a single thing, but the things a human can do, all of the things combined, it can do it by itself only.
If ML was the starting point of AI, what is the current scenario of AI? What is the latest component added to AI?
Sir, at first there are we have seen that GPT, generative pre-trained transformers are there, that has been increased to a project level artificial intelligence where it is included. And sir, now AI is moving towards artificial general intelligence. In a few years it is believed that it will move towards artificial super intelligence.
You used the word transformer just now. What is the function of a transformer?
Sir, is in electrical engineering or in AI?
No, you said GPT.
Yes, sir.
You said T for transformer, right? If I got it. What does transformer mean?
Sir, in AI, it is being used for generating text, videos and images from scratch, sir. So, in that way it is called transformer.
Are you sure?
Sir, I have read it, but if I am wrong, then sir, I will read about it, sir.
Are you sure or you are not sure what you are saying?
Sir, I need to look on that.
Okay, thank you.
That's a very.
Jeevesh, you are a sociology student also. We say India, there is unity in diversity. What do you think? What do you feel it means?
Sir, ma'am, it means at first we are a people of 140 crore. We are a country of 140 crore people.
That has nothing to do. Okay.
And ma'am, we are having different cultures in different states, and even in a few kilometers our languages changes. So ma'am, in terms of languages, the tradition.
Okay, that is all diversities.
Yes.
Unity.
And ma'am, even then we tend to celebrate our festivals together. We are a harmonious community where we tolerate the others' views and the traditions they follow.
You mean Ganga Jamni Tehzeeb?
Yes, ma'am. Ganga Jamni Tehzeeb is there. Is one of
Okay.
the.
Okay. Tell me, social media, which has now become very, everybody uses it. If I say that social media is harmful for children, what would you say?
Ma'am, it is about the uses, but I would like to quote a psychologist whose book Anxious Generation is popular, of Jonathan. He said that social media is though affecting the children because of the inherent features of social media, where infinite scrolling, dark patterns and the targeted advertisements are affecting children because they are in their formative stage. And so ma'am, apart from negatives, there are positives too.
No, so should we ban social media because of the negatives?
Ma'am, I believe that it should not be banned completely because it is nearly impossible to follow that.
But Australia has done it.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but there are apprehensions that there will be a bypass through VPNs at first. Secondly, ma'am, there are.
So India's method is better?
Yes, ma'am. India's methods are better, and India can follow another path, alternatives too, where different age-based regulations can be put.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Jeevesh, your hobby is to watch thriller movies, right? One of the hobbies. So which thriller movie you have watched recently?
Sir, I have watched Maharaja movie.
Okay. So can you elaborate little bit about its story?
Sir, his story goes on from a accident of in which a daughter and a wife of a person got killed, and sir, a story unfolded where he complained about the specific a garbage can that it has stolen, and it reminded the memory of her daughter, and it shows the insensitivity of police at some instance where they lacked the investigation and see that at futile. Later, sir, the story unfolds and we later found out that this garbage can even resemble her daughter only in terms of the bad things that have happened to her.
Okay. So you watch thriller movies just for the sake of thrill, or you derive something else also apart from the thrill?
Sir, I enjoy it because at first the puzzle solving part, that in every scene, every other scene, we have to guess that what will happen, and the plot twist happens. So it thrills me.
Second, you love puzzle solving, especially with respect to crimes. Why don't you go for police services? Why it is your second preference?
Sir, regarding that, I have consulted my seniors, and they have told me that IAS provides wider area in which we can work. The diversity of opportunities there in IAS.
That means you are choosing your preference as per the service, not as per your aptitude.
No, sir, I don't believe this. As I humbly want to deny that at first, even if the IPS is allotted, I will do my duty very keenly and with my hard work. And sir, it is just a choice for me.
Okay, sir. You also have mentioned about fitness training. Yes, sir. So, physical as well as mental fitness, you focus on both or only physical fitness?
No, sir, I focus on both.
So, can you suggest some methods to a person who is not at all into fitness so far that can be acquired so that a person could develop fitness both at physical as well as mental level, and he can also not devote more than 15 or 20 minutes a day?
In that scenario, sir, first I can suggest him to start small, where he can do simply jogging or running. Then even at later stage, if he is doing it for 15 or 20 minutes, then I will suggest him the high intensive training, HIIT, where I would recommend him to do certain exercises, flexible exercises, and exercises like brisk walking or high end running.
Will it develop mental fitness also?
Yes, sir. Sir, I forgot to mention. For mental fitness, I will suggest him at first he can follow a sport, and if it is not possible for him, then he can take some time to intermingle with family and the friends. Apart from that, sir, he can practice meditation to reflect on the thoughts of oneself and analyze if there are any shortcomings.
Nam talked about challenges associated with social media. Are you aware of the word chosen by Oxford as Oxford Dictionary as the word of the year? Don't worry, I'm letting you know the word. It is rage bait.
Yes, sir, I have heard the term. If you may permit, I may guess.
Yes.
Sir, it is about using some provocative sentences that can hurt other person, who can ultimately give replies, sensitive replies to other person. So it is rage baiting.
It is related with social media?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Jeevesh.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, Jeevesh,
Oh, sorry.
Jeevesh, you were born in Bharatpur, relatively a small town, Gothra in Bharatpur. It's a rural area.
Yes.
And your permanent address is in Jaipur, urban area. So you have seen both rural society of Rajasthan as well as urban, and you are a student of sociology.
Yes.
So tell me, as a student of sociology, what difference can you find between the rural and the urban society of Rajasthan when you compare it with other states, or say in other rural and urban societies?
First, sir, the difference between rural and urban I found is the means of livelihood. The rural area is agriculturally dependent. And second, sir, it impacts the standard of living. Secondly, sir, the status of women in rural and urban areas are different because of the education and appropriate means are available for them. Third, sir, the caste equation play a huge role in villages rather than in urban areas. Fourth, sir, I have seen the gated societies in urban areas that are generally not present in the rural areas, though they are hamlets based on the caste. That is it, sir.
Okay. And you also mentioned in your hobby that you are interested in fitness training.
Yes.
So tell me, should fitness training be made mandatory for civil servants? What are its advantages and disadvantages if it is made mandatory?
Sir, making mandatory, first advantages are prevalent, that first it will help them to be physically fit, very active, energetic, and also, sir, ultimately it will help their mental health too. In terms of criticism, sir, there can be instances where the work is demanding, where there can be no time for a civil servant to focus on his physical fitness. So, sir, in that times there should be an exemption. That is what I believe, sir.
Okay. Okay. Your birthplace is Bharatpur. Then your mother is coming from. She is from Savai Madhopur. Both are known for famous wildlife sanctuaries, national park. Can you name them?
Sir, in Savai Madhopur it is Ranthambore, and in Bharatpur it is Kevladev Bird Sanctuary.
So what are the challenges associated with the conservation forests reserves in Rajasthan? Tell me about Rajasthan.
Sir, at first their maintenance, because of water scarcity and water problem is there, so it is increasingly being difficult to manage. Secondly, sir, rising encroachment, we can say, where agriculture or forest land is converted to non-agriculture, non-forest land. Thirdly, sir, I would say overcrowding due to over-tourism. That would be the third problem, sir.
Okay.
And now taking forward from the point which you raised about the water conservation, my last question to you is, if you are made a DC of Jaipur, DM of Jaipur, what measures would you adopt for the water conservation?
Sir, at first I would try to revive the traditional sources of water in Rajasthan, that is the bawlis or the kunds that are locally available. Secondly, sir, I would like to try the new methods to make the sponge cities. And third, sir, I will focus on rainwater harvesting in Rajasthan, particularly in my district. Fourth, sir, the awareness program among the citizens to make them realize that it is the duty of citizens to protect the water sources there.
Thank you, Jeevesh.
Thank you very much, sir.
So Jeevesh, we come to the end of our formal interaction.
Thank you, sir.
We'll go to the feedback section.
Yes, sir.
Prior to that, some questions from you. Have you got the date of your interview?
Yes, sir. On 16th of December it is scheduled.
16th. That's fairly close. And this is your first UPSC interview?
No, sir, second.
Second. In the first, you got how many?
171, sir.
171. And you missed the call by how much?
Sir, around 20 marks.
Okay. What is your self-assessment? How did you do today?
Sir, I think I lacked confidence at first that I should improve. And sir, a little bit of depth of knowledge is missing. That is my assessment.
So, Jeevesh, you're a very good candidate. You've already been through the interview protocol, so you know what it entails.
Yes, sir.
Right. A few tips for you. You need to wear socks which are
Yes, sir.
of one color, not this. These are party socks.
Yes, sir. I forgot. I will purchase, sir.
Right. And they should match the color of your trousers.
Yes, sir.
Right. Your shoes should be shining brightly. They shouldn't be in a shabby state like this.
Yes, sir.
Can you just stand up? I need to see the length of your tie, which is too short. It should cover your belt buckle, not by pulling it.
Yes, sir. I will try to.
Please be seated.
Thank you very much.
So basically, we need to see an officer coming in.
Yes,
no,
sir.
Not a candidate, right? And you see, you've got a lot going for you. You've got a good personality. You've got articulation skills. You've got experience in government also,
Yes,
and that too in a very critical
Yes, sir.
agency or
Yes, sir.
organization of government, which sits at the heart
Yes,
of
sir.
everything that's happening. So all that is there. What I would suggest is that just brush up your current affairs knowledge. I mean, the question which was asked, rage bait,
Yes, sir.
it was there in all the newspapers. Which newspapers are you reading, by the way?
Sir, Indian Express and Times of India.
How did you miss out on this? It should have come out like that, rage bait.
Yes, sir. I forgot. Then I will try to read.
Right. Just go through your DAP,
Yes, sir.
current events, brush up your subject during your graduation and your
Yes, sir.
optional, right?
Yes.
Do all that. And I'll give you a set of do's and don'ts.
Yes, sir.
Firstly, among the do's, your voice modulation has to improve. It's a flat monotone, and the volume also is very low, right?
Yes, sir.
You'll be addressing people whose hearing is impaired,
Yes, sir.
old people. So that volume should go up. Plus, the modulation has to be there. It shouldn't settle into a dull monotone.
Yes, sir. I will try to improve.
Along with that, you need to have more energy. You need to
Yes,
have
sir.
more passion. Passion for this job. You have to show that you are really passionate about it.
Yes, sir.
Right. Eye contact. So the person who has asked the question, you maintain eye contact with him for the majority of the time, but from time to time look around.
Yes,
So
sir.
include everybody. You are responding to the panel, not just to the questioner.
Yes.
Right. And then try and give your answer in such a way that hits the bullseye just in 4 or 5 sentences. And structure it properly. It should, be there with an introduction, then with the definition, some detail about the features and the examples, and then the impact. That kind of structure for most of the topics works. But even if it is an opinion based question, then you need to give a structured answer rather than just beat around the bush.
Yes,
Right. I would suggest also no guessing, because they are looking at officer like qualities.
Okay, sir.
Right. So in that, the foremost is integrity.
Yes, sir.
And of course, getting into any argument is a lose-lose situation. So avoid that. If you are being dragged towards that, you should just say that, I'm sorry, sir, I need to read up more before I can get into an informed discussion with you.
Yes, sir.
So basically, this is not an interrogation. So you are looking too tense. Your hands also are like this.
Yes.
Keep your hands like this.
Like this.
You can make a gesture too if you like. And essentially, just don't be under any kind of stress or tension.
Yes, sir.
Right, because that communicates, those negative vibes communicate to the panel. The more relaxed you are, the better will be the response.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I will try that.
So best of luck. I'm sure you'll do very well indeed.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
If you keep your hands in one position, half your energy is in trying to see that the hands remain there.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
If you are relaxed, then and you, while speaking, if necessary, you use
the
your
hand
gestures, you will feel much more relaxed and you will be able to answer it. Number 3, when you are listening to a question, listen to it with full attention, and you need not hurry to answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just you can take a few seconds, think, as sir said, to formulate your answer and then speak.
Yes, ma'am.
And as he said, no guesswork.
Yes, ma'am. I will follow that.
All the best.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sirs. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much, sir.